this is a classic right here. I ain't gonna lie. Straight classic. Straight classic, yo. Straight classic right here. It's the MLB right here. We gonna play the Seattle. Seattle. We gonna play with Seattle. Son, like I ain't played this shit in a little minute, so we gonna see, man, if I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna see, bro, cause I ain't played this shit in a little minute, bro. Yo, jokes aside, bro. You know what I'm saying? Play this in a little minute. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been playing baseball in the past, and playing baseball and soccer is like it's like the most funnest sport, bro. That ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's two sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? You got football, basketball, then you got niggas like me. You know, fucking soccer, baseball, football. You know, I play all sports, bro. Nigga, you know how long I used to play fucking baseball when I was a kid, bro? We used to be in the back of my building playing baseball all fucking day, bro. Just staying out of trouble all fucking day playing baseball. Then we'd play football. And then I go to the basketball court. I played all the sports when I was young, bro. I played every last sport, soccer, all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was an athlete back then, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas that be, you know, y'all doing y'all thing on y'all side of the fence, but me, I like to have fun, bro. I like to play all the sports, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no one track minded ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Presentation mode, fast play. We're gonna go with presentation mode, we're gonna go with fast play. Fast play. Clear skies. Alright, we're not gonna do like 9 innings. We're gonna do like 5 innings. You know, matter of fact, we're gonna do like, I think 5 innings is a decent amount. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to be like stuck on it, this inning shit, man. We're gonna do like 5 innings. Uh, 5 is a decent amount. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We're gonna do 5 innings. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Have some fun. This is 2019, so this is like a classic right here, bro. Shit is like a classic right here.
MLB Network brings you big. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Lead off for the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
I'm saying, like, let me move my camera down. Let me move my camera to the right. Hey, true, move my camera to the right. That's good.
Now the pitch.
Oh
and
shit.
After
it said if your pitcher confidence or energy indicates get low, you should consider removing him from the game. Alright, y'all understand. Each pitcher display a confidence bar and indicates how well the pitcher is performing with this specific pitch. Alright, yeah, change up, cutter, curveball. Alright, I got it. Alright, to aim the pitch, move the L stick to desired location. I got it. Alright. Start the meter. Determine the meter power. Determine the pitch accuracy. I gotta hit the yellow line for the accuracy.
Baseball on MLB Network is underway. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Alright. The pitch line go away. Gotta catch that shit.
Again, another foul ball.
Yeah.
Again, a 1-2.
Oh, damn.
Rounded back up the middle.
Oh, shit.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
He got... He got the first down.
Coming to the plate now,
Gene Segura.
He got the first base.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First base. Hold on, let me see. Option. Wait, hold up. Option. What is that? I'm at the I'll be back after this game and shit.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Segura tends to
check the lead runner. Check the lead runner. Hold L2.
exploit the left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters.
Yeah, that's how to attempt to pick off the first hold. To pick off the first is the whole L2 and press circle I. So if I want to pick off the first, I gotta press circle to throw it to the first base, and that's how I could pick off the first.
In baseball in these types of matchups.
That's how
back in standing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to refresh my mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't played this shit in a little minute.
Here's the 0-1.
Damn, let me see. It says before the ball is fielded, you should always preload the throw to your extended base to ensure the highest chance of making an effortless accuracy throw.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Healy picks it up to second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
All right, let's go.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Throw over to first. Oh, he's safe. Segura, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I hit this thing on some bullshit.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Number 17.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Typical second. Typical second.
Throw behind the runner at second. Runner's
back.
back.
So go to the old first base, second triangle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he misses with ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The catcher.
That's not needed. That's not needed. It's
Didn't
crazy.
get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Into the box now, Michael Franco. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Just a bit low. But it's 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Bruce on the run.
Oh, this nigga jumped. That's crazy.
But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Looking to minimize the damage here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work.
Let me see. Alright, so before the ball is fielded, you should always preload the throw of the intent base to ensure the highest chance of making an efficient, accurate throw. Alright, to throw the first base. To throw the first base is circle. Alright, we know that. We know that. What's the door to home base?
And unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep.
Alright, get him out of here.
Play is made here.
Alright.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon.
Use the L stick to aim the play coverage indicator. You'll see the location of the pitch. Press X.
Take things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Oh shit! Damn, I forgot to do it. You see? Oh, normal swing. Press X. Let me see. Contact swing. Power swing. I like the power swing.
Hit in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Contact swing.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. And
I was in a power swing. Fuck that,
it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Look at the contact swing. Oh shit.
Checked his swing there. Did he go
He out of here. He out of here.
No, says the first
I ain't played this shit in a minute. I gotta get used to this shit. Oh shit, damn.
Back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jay Bruce now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He couldn't pull it back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate. That'll be ruled a strike. Started to go around, but it's a call.
Nigga threw it at me, bro. You threw it at me. That's crazy.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
He's set. Here it comes.
Herrera.
Oh, that was good one.
Second. Scooped up.
Get out of here. Get him out of here.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Get him out of here, my boy.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on.
As the pitch has selected, you can't step off it. You would change your mind. Alright.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Too early. We got him. We got him. We got him with an early ball. We got him.
Haniger.
That nigga out of here. Got him with an early ball. Had that nigga bags.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
1-1 to Andrew
McCutchen. You got him ball 1 strike. Too late. You got him strike 2. Oh damn, it's just a fucked up one. Early one, we got him.
Right. On the move is Bruce. He
got him. Get him up out of here.
And that will end the.
Get him up out of here. 3 outs, you out. Need more time. So you call a timeout.
Now with the plate, Edwin Encarnacion.
Let's
He'll
go.
begin things here against Aaron Nola. Pitch out
Let's
of
go.
the way. Oh, and a swing there. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane.
Almost had that shit.
It's ruled a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. 0-1.
Boy, check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings
that's
that.
crazy.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out. The pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1.
Oh,
and
shit.
he turns on this one and yanks it
that's not
back out of play.
Alright. I bet. You want to throw one of those? Oh shit, in.
Checked his swing there.
I can see what he gonna throw. I can see how he gonna throw. Alright.
Third base umpire, ball 2.
Throw one of these, alright. Oh shit, that shit went up.
Real Muto
This
is under it.
fiending.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for the Mariners, Domingo Santana will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Going up the top.
Try to bunt for
let's go. Yeah, y'all running mad slow. Let's go.
Foul. It's 0-2 now.
That's foul. What? Alright.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Damn, son.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Alright, going inside. Oh, he's pulling with a strike. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there. And there are 2 away now. And that will bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3.
Strike out.
Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
All right.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, son.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that has been the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Gotta aim it over there.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging,
right
they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Aim it over there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
No shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And no one will get this one.
Oh my God!
And a
that
check
shit?
swing. Did he go around?
No,
says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the
4 ends.
JT Realmuto.
Yeah, we're on 4 ends already. It's crazy.
From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Realmuto, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Push to the right side. But right there is Encarnacion, and he just got in the way of that one. 1 gone.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's crazy.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A 1-1. This is in the air to left field. Moving under Santana, and that'll get down for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So a runner at third here now with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Odubel Herrera. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Throw not in time as he's able to let it
out. I could have took them niggas out.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Ground ball sent back up.
Shit.
That finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-2 the count. Herrera at second. Hernandez is over at first with 1 away. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Settling in now, Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
I expect him to mix it up. Most
catches. So I should have stayed on that bench. I could have got the nigga out, bro.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper, 8th batter of the inning now. The bases loaded and 2 away. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now.
Leading off for the Mariners, the third baseman
in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Center fielder,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check in, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on.
Oh, God.
He gets by him, a swinging strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, shit,
hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out.
Oh, shit, that's out of here. That's out of here. Let's go.
And I don't think this one's coming back.
Fucking go. That was a good hit right there. Woo. Go.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-1 the count now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Them shit's balls.
And he's stuck it out. 8 strikeouts thus.
Look like I would hit that shit. That's why.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fast.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another shot now. Reese Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Last inning right here. Last inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Popped him up. Gordon over to his left. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And that misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Designated hitter.
And in steps Scott Kingery. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a ball 1-0. Left side. Healy scoops it up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning.
That's the end of the game. Right there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Daniel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a cold strike regardless. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And a check swing here, but that clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
That's a ball right there. That's a ball.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Oh, where's red? Where's red at? All right.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
This ball right here.
And that fastball is taken, but catches the outer third.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of any time.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's out of there.
Turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line.
Yeah.
Gone. He finds the short corner.
Yeah, home run. Let's go. Home fucking run, nigga.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
The third baseman, Ryan Healy.
And the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, and the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Last chance for the Mariners.
Started
to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home.
They got him.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's
leading off to increase the lead or runner pressure. To decrease the lead of runner. You control the individual runner. The stick.
Good stop. Tim. Back up.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. That's over one low. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike three. And with that, the ball game is over.
It's over.
your final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
I can't even see the fucking shit, bro. I gotta put this shit in the middle.
3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Try to take the vibration out. Oh, trying to find a vibe. Where the controller shit at? Little vibration. There you go. Vibration off. Alright. Save change. Change. Alright. Alright, let's go. See when we play Red Sox. Yeah, I can't even see the overalls, man. Let me change the camera one more time. Put it down here. Giants. We're gonna play with the Pirates. Braves. Asteroids, Rangers, Seattle, we're gonna play with Oakland. We're gonna play Oakland. My Pirates at. Alright. Let's go. 5. I'm gonna stick with 5 innings. 5 innings.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the... So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Oakland.
First pitch on its way.
Jurickson.
Skied down the left field line. Dickerson on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Crazy.
And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
You know, second base is crazy.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Marte, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Damn, son.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be fouled. Ready on 1 and 2, and it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Davis is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this
a swing and a miss. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up. fielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nick Hundley.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Another one sent foul. And he got another one here. He strikes out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Ready with the 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Go. Fucking go.
Here's the first pitch to him. In
Yeah,
there,
that's strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And boy, has he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Man.
Started to go.
Crazy.
They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 22.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall moves over. Oh, no, he butchered it.
Crazy.
The pitcher, Mike Fiers, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
And he is in there.
Yeah, I should have got the first base out,
on the day
man.
thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And there's ball 2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Full count now, 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Now in the box, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So digging in now, Chris Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chisenhall is after it, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Too low, 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for the...
And not in time as the run scores. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he misses ball 4, and that's going to load the base.
Competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have left.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This is popped up. Bell is there. And the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Eric Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Eric.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Gonzalez, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The second baseman.
Byers gets his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Fiers, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The pitcher, number 50.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Fiers.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Once again, a 3-2. Got him. Back to the top of the order now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Second baseman, Jurickson.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. Matt Chapman. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he struck him out. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading up, Pilot, the center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Francisco.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Fires is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And my goodness, how about this? Ready once again, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Piscotti.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled away. 5 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Still even at 2-2. Popped him up. Cervelli moving to his left. And this runs in the infield. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Nick Hundley. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start.
And we'll have to leave it there. In now, Josh Bell. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Moran, originally from New York State. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Fires into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4th.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Crazy, bro.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs on 4 hits. No.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains. Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And the pitch.
Number 11. Brett
and afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Andrew Benintendi.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's Mookie in past meetings with Tanaka. He carries a .310 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Betts stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitless in 6 tries. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
No, he's safe.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Bird. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike. Here's J.D. Martinez in past meetings with Tanaka. He's got a batting average of .444. He's also hit 3 home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And this is taken outside for ball one. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He sat down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, Brett.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Brock Holt now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Make it 7 in a row.
Oh, bro, hit that shit,
he
bro.
is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 8 straight strikeouts. Digging in, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch on its way.
Aaron.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he struck him out. His 8th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
No left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Benintendi.
Check swing grounder.
Let's go.
Torres picks it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Standing in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to go back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Single. Oh my
Swing
God.
and a miss. It's 0-2.
Single. Oh shit, almost had it.
Won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Single. Yeah, let's go. Out of there. Told you he's a fucking sinker. It's out of there. Told you to fucking play, bro.
So the bases are clear now following.
Now I'm starting to get the hang of it now. This is like
J.D. Martinez.
This is the slaughter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, trying to check his
let's go.
This is hit for the
let's fucking go, nigga.
No play as he reaches first
fucking
base
go.
safely.
Now he's starting to play ball now.
Runner at first following the error. And
That's
stepping in as the
right.
veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Single. Oh yeah.
Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Gardner. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear.
I'm about to get off this shit. I'm starting to get tired, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was gonna go all the way, but I'm starting to get tired. I had some rest.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one.
I'm gonna get off this shit, man.
There's a breaking ball that could.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I'm about to get off this shit. It's the last inning. I'll be on this shit back. I'll be back on this shit tomorrow. Just gotta get some fucking rest, man.
The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready now. Greg Bird comes into this at-bat over.
Alright, this is the last one right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Last player.
And right into the shift. And he'll step out
the last player right here.
The ball game is over.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.
That's it. That was game.
Boston Red Sox.
Game. Yeah, we won that. Let's go. We good. We end that shit with a win. Let's go. I'll be on this shit tomorrow, though, man. Word, shit was kind of fun, though. I'm fucking tired.